What's up, everyone? This is M80, and we are in No One Survive. We are in the Castle Builder series. So, this is kind of. I've started laying out a little bit of the castle. This is going to be, you know, one side of it. I have not decided how much bigger I'm going to go. But this is kind of, the. Going to be one of the side towers in the castle. I think I want to go a little bit bigger though, so just going ahead and laying out the stone. Right now I've got it, of course, let's see, not counting that, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, so 7, 8. That would make it the expanse of, not counting the outer wall, everything like that. Yeah, that's not going to be bad. I'm thinking kind of the stone. Let's see, of course we'll have the outer wall, so that'll bring it out to 10 and 10. That would mean we need to... I kind of want to keep it symmetrical. And I kind of course, there will be kind of like an interior wall type area to walk through. That's going to put that. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's where we're going to come out to. Of course, this will all be stone. Like I said, this is going to be no small feat by no means. So, that's a lot of what this season's going to be, is building. We're going to be focusing on one of my primary things, and that's, of course, building out. So, yeah, that's kind of looking more like what I want. Now, to get the towers right, you got to use these kind of to, get everything in line. It kind of only works that way, because you cannot put, if you come off of one of these, it's not going to line up right, and you aren't going to get what you need. Make that, but that, it turns out right exactly the way that I want it. A little rabbit. Him with the bow. Can't see him anymore. Oh, rabbits get hard to freaking see. Should have got him with the spear once I was right there by him. Okay, there's one. Let's see if we can get him. Holy crap, he spotted us and just took off running. Okay, there he is. Come on. Here you go. Nice. We need that. Yeah, we are kind of struggling with our foods right now. We've got to get that all going. But I just kind of wanted to, do just a little bit of layout with everybody, kind of show what I've got planned on here. Nice. Of course, once it's down there, you can't hardly see it, but there again. I'm loving this weight capacity. I really am. 122. That is freaking awesome. Okay, now I have got to where I can learn. We are gonna go ahead and learn that. And I can learn the cooking pot. I'm gonna see if I can make one. That, of course, got to learn, make the, oh, yes, we've got the iron. We've got it. We got a cooking pot. Heck yeah. Now I just got to find a way to transport the water, and my dysentery problems are going to be a thing of the past. I will no longer be crapping myself. Okay, let's I kind of want to just get the initial base kind of laid out. So. And of course, this is not counting. Oh no. Oh, oh, that sucks. Means that we're gonna have to go up just a little bit to get that. Why does that do that? Oh, that sucks. Okay, that's gonna be a future us problem. We're gonna have to kinda bring everything up to that level is gonna be the problem. See if I can. I mean, it's not horrible bad off, but oh, that sucks. Okay. But we're gonna kinda come off of you. I am probably going to redo everything. I mean, I probably won't on this episode, but, you know, I'm not planning on building this. I'm just planning on laying it out, kind of letting everybody kind of see initially. Like I said, this is going to be kind of the castle keep area. So it's going to be our main home type deal. And of course we're going to do a gigantic outer wall on here, everything like that. We're going to have other buildings in there too. It's going to be kind of crazy what I've got planned. Like I said, this is just kind of the main castle keep area, so got to redo all that, but that's going to take a while, and I'll do that with everybody. So the main priority right now is definitely getting that. I do need to... Let's go ahead and just going to do a couple of simple foundations here. This ain't going to be much. It's just going to be enough to kind of... little 4x4. That's going to be mainly to keep the rain off of the cook area, stuff like that. It's all that this is going to be used for. It's not going to be used for anything special, so it will be broken down. We just got to have something with a roof over top to try to my fire going whenever it's raining. All that's good. So that's what that's for. Okay, we got our inventory is quite full right now. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm really loving this larger inventory. Okay. Go ahead. Rabbit meat. You around. Pull you out. Okay, we're kinda... I need to get some storage boxes made, but there again, I need simple parts, so... Like I said, it's kind of a lot of struggle at the moment. So we are trying to do what we can right now. See, that needs to be cooked first. So let's get a little bit more. That we don't really have any vegetables to be able to cook. Alright. I do have this guy going steadily on iron. You grab that out of there. I mean, we are getting some iron going, so that's a definite big plus. Got a few more pieces. And let's go chop down a tree. Like I said, I gotta try to get some aluminum or a water bottle, something. We're gonna have to try to go somewhere today. We've got the spears and we've got the bow, stuff like that. We're just gonna have to really tread carefully. We've got to try to get something that we can get some water carried back and forth. But this kinda needs to happen. See, let's go ahead and take a few planks. I believe that's what you need for the roofs. Yeah. Okay. A few more planks and we should have our roof done. For our little start out area to put the fire and everything. There we go. Let's build hammer. Polish that. Door. That off and put it right there. And like I said, sweet. We got a cooking pot. That is awesome. Okay, let's go ahead. Cook us a little bit of meat. Probably wouldn't hurt to build a stick stand. But we definitely, like I said, we definitely got to get us something to get some water in. So that dysentery is going to be a thing of the past. I do hope everybody's having an awesome day today, and be sure, if you haven't, be sure to light up that like button and blow up that subscribe button. It does help the channel out. It helps the channel grow. Go ahead and cook a little bit of rabbit. Ooh, actually, you know what? We can start making some decent food if we can grab some berries, I think. Actually, we need some mushrooms. Awesome. Okay, let's see if we can find a few not far. Not seeing anything. And we know that there's some berries close, but I don't think... Can't remember. I'd have to look. Pull up quick. I always forget on there. I do have on my Discord, I do have a recipe book for No One Survived that one of my great supporters, Raichi of Raichi Gaming, has made up for me. So if you want to check that out, of course, come over to my Discord and check that out. I'm checking the cooking book real quick to see what I can make real fast. So please excuse me for a minute while I look at this. Okay, I need stuff that does not take water. Okay, that takes water. That's no good. Say there's a delicious meat medical diet, but that takes water. Good. Vegetables. Trying to see if there's anything with like berries. Fruit. Yeah, meat, fruit, savory fruit stew. There we go. That is our ticket. Okay. Let's see if we can't get some of that cooked up. Because we got plenty of berries around us. So... I know your stamina sucks. But like I said, I want to try to run to a couple, at least somewhere, maybe find some vehicles, hopefully get lucky, get a water bottle, maybe some aluminum nuggets. If I can get aluminum nuggets, I can make a canteen. That'll get us what we need. Okay, come on. There we go. Waiting for stamina. If you do hit I on the keyboard, you can go to that menu, lay down, and if you notice, stamina regenerates pretty quick doing that. So, if you ever need fast stamina, that can get you. Yeah, let's get some decent food going on now. Oh, we've been needing this for a while, so... Okay, cook that. I probably need to get that deer out, but this cooking skill. There we go, fruit dish. Yes. Awesome, that gives you... bad, really. Of course, it does not give you anything on thirst, but it does not take away from thirst like the barbecue does, you know. It increases protein, carbohydrate, mood, fatigue, all of it. It is well worth getting. Making some of. Of course, like I said, the big struggle right now is hydration. I need to go over to my M80 shop and get me a time to hydrate mug. Is what I really need in game. But unfortunately, I can't do that in game because it is a zombie apocalypse. But you can. You can go over and get your own. It comes in 40-ounce mugs stuff, so yeah. I've got other merch in the store. Go check that out. Okay, let's go ahead and use up that one venison left, because I would rather use that up than let it run out. Let's put one, add that stick to there. There we go. Well, we are starting to get where we need to. Like I said, we've got to find something for water until we can make a canteen. And we are doing really decent on trying to get stuff, set up. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and just gonna put what I can away in here. You don't need any of that, and let's go. Oh, I really don't want to go down there, but I might have to, so I guess we're gonna, of course we could see how bad the bridge is. That may be a possibility right there. It's not very far. Just kind of take the road, because that's gonna have a higher chance of finding cars. Right now, cars have a high chance of finding aluminum nuggets, iron nuggets, copper nuggets, which we need the copper in order to get to where we can learn the aluminum. So, nice, there's a van right up the road. The only downfall is, of course, you go down here, there is a high chance of course, zombies spawning in with that. I want to get a few sticks to have kind of as a... Oh, there's some free sticks, for having as backup for spear, which we do have one extra spear right now. Made a bunch of other stuff, stone knives, and just kind of tossed them. Get my weapon crafting up. I need to make a bunch of spears. Those do really good. Iron, that stuff we're just going to leave for right now. That's going to weigh us down. We don't need it right now. That's sweet. No alarm. Ooh. Oh, well, we can cook all that, so that's good. That's awesome. Okay, let's keep on. Try not to get too crazy with the stamina, because I don't want to burn out before. I want to make sure I got plenty of stamina if I got to fight. Gonna kind of take a little bit of our time. If we do see mushrooms on the side of the road, I am gonna grab those. Okay. Like I said, I'm not planning on trying to go too crazy on the loot right now, because I'm not ready to die on here, Little house over there, that may be our golden ticket. Try to check up here. I'm just worried about something crazy on the bridge, because some of these bridges, of course, I do have special zombies turned on, and yeah, there's already, I can see a zombie there. Okay. Try to go this way. But yeah, I definitely got to get something to fix that dysentery. I could have swore that I saw a mushroom right over here. Okay, I don't know how crazy this place is gonna be. gonna try to sneak in a little bit. Hopefully won't be too bad. Okay. And like I said, the big thing is trying to save stamina. Doesn't look too horribly big. Yeah, it's right there off the side of that big POI. Got one zombie right there. There we go. Hope I made enough arrows for this. But there's a fruit tree over there too. I don't want to just charge in here. Those teeth real quick. Ooh, sweet. Simple part. Okay. So we got another one. Come on, give me some arrows back. Got a couple out of there. That guy broke out of this house. Switch to the spear while we're going indoors. Quarters. Come on, good stuff. Too much. No, not right now. Toolbox, yes, we probably will. We will need a toolbox here. What happens if I drink here? Don't know if I get dysentery because I've already got it, so you know. Okay, medical. We will take that because we probably are gonna get it soon. Holy cow, what the heck is going on with this house? Like it's built wrong. Okay, food's good. That's not bad. We need that for... Okay, medical herb, we'll take that. And... there we go. I don't like this. That's kinda... sketch right there. See, we got dog food. Quick. Okay. Give us plus 20 thirst. That's we should have waited. Let's cancel that, yeah. Let's wait on that. Okay. Something got one of the dog's attention. And broke the axe. Okay, we're getting a decent amount of food stuff. Okay. Okay, this one isn't too horrible bad. Haven't really found anything. Oh, those are not bad items. Either. Doing, dude? Oh, quit climbing on shit. Okay. Only a couple zombies here, which is really nice. Oh, this might be the area right here. Ooh, copper nugget, we needed that. Okay, seeds. I am gonna need those, so we're gonna go ahead and get that. Do that. I don't need any of that stuff right now. I will take that stuff though. And definitely take that stuff. Okay. Let's see, anything else good here? Oh, sweet, yes. I was really hoping though for some clothing. But stuff is good. We're gonna load the backpack up, of course. Take it back. That's pretty good. We got 4 simple parts. That's nice. We can now make storage. Okay. Just gonna kind of lay that center of town. So far we're running lucky on the alarms. I'm probably just said words and jinx myself right there, I have a feeling. 4 ammo. We'll take the toolbox. Ooh, nuggets. The other stuff, no. Actually, let's take the gas. Why not the rest? Got a little backpack we can put stuff in. Gas, I'm thinking I might be able to break it down, possibly use for like Molotovs or something. You know? Something like that. A lot of thirst away from you. They're almost bad. Of course, we've got it. Give us a decent amount of carbs. Just drink us some corn wine. I don't want to get that heavy rubber out of my inventory. Okay. Continue on with our search of this little area. This isn't a bad beginning spot to check out. It has definitely found us some stuff that we desperately needed, but still, we don't have a water bottle still. Oh, that's some good stuff right there. Holy cow. And all I need is one water bottle. Just one. All I asked for. Giving me all kinds of other good stuff, but or not that one water bottle. I say this thing would have 2 stories and no kitchen in there. That's weird. Yeah. Like that second story is just not filled out. Sucks, no water bottle. Okay. Well, I might be able to now, at least, maybe I can craft a can. So let's do that. Okay. I really kind of want to see if I can't get some apples off of here. Okay. See what that does. Yeah, they're almost... That aggravates me. They added the fruit trees in, yet they've got it where you can't harvest them, that they aren't any good. Okay, well, I mean, that spot had a lot of good stuff to get us up and going on some stuff, but not what we needed for, definitely not the water bottle to get us there. I mean, we do have some stuff that we can now get our thirst fixed at least, but we don't have anything to get us where we can actually make anything, and that doesn't look like anywhere I need to go right now. Okay. But yeah, that wasn't a bad little spot to kind of initially go into and try to loot. We did find some decent stuff. Wouldn't be bad to have a couple more like that handy right around, not too far, but I'm not real sure. Or we got to kind of scout the area, kind of get the feel for the place. See where we got to go. I mean, if I can get, no. Let's see, where am I sitting at? Cooking, I'm up good. Metallurgy, I'm not too far away, so what do I need for that? We gotta be metal. All I need is 1 copper nugget, so I know that I've got that. Got 2. We can go ahead and learn that real quick. Then we can learn the aluminum once I hit 2. Then we've got the canteen. So let's try to go back to the base and get that done real quick. We've got supplies now. We've got materials to do stuff with, so we got some food. We're sitting pretty good now after that little bit of a run. So start to see the massive layout of the blueprints over there. I think I'm still a pretty good ways away from the simple parts for a cart, though. I definitely want y'all. But yeah, once I can actually get that canteen made, then, like I said, dysentery won't be a problem. Food's certain not to be a problem. It will take us a little while before we can start going into bigger POIs. But we'll try to find some smaller ones, scout some smaller ones out. Oh, if you know where some, if you're familiar with this map and you know where some good little POIs are to kind of good entry ones, let me know in the comments down below. I do appreciate any advice anybody can give me on here, or any hints, you know. Never a bad thing. Yeah, that's going to take me just a little while to get all that redone over there, but I'm going to bring that up to that level. I want it all sitting one. I don't want that ridge. I can see the ridge already there, and that's going to bother the crap out of me. So yeah, we got to go through, delete all that, and then go and redo. But it is what it is, so. Just by a small midgen, it did that. Okay, let's go ahead, get you down there. They need to eat any of the food. Go ahead and get that. Open you up. Let's grab a couple of full parts. Grab a couple of these. Go ahead and build us some storage for right now. Furniture storage. Okay. There we go. Okay. Of course, organization is going to kind of be try to keep the food stuff where I can actually see it. Medical, that. Okay. 2 backpacks in there. I will constantly be grabbing backpacks and stuff like that whenever I run across them. Stuff is definitely good. Go ahead and put all the food stuff in here. Okay. There we go. I'll probably stick some medical stuff in there. Stuff like that. Okay. Do right now weapons and just assorted. That goes in medical. Sorted stuff in there. Go. Kind of pull a few things out so that way we know where the stuff is. Okay, there we go. Advantage hammer we can tear down. That'll be nice for harvesting. Go ahead. That will give us some good iron. We definitely want that. Okay. Alright, there we go. Oh, it only gave us one. I'm wondering if it's because of what I used to break it down. Let's go ahead. I've got to get some more wood so that way I can try to make some charcoal. That's going to be the fastest way to get that metallurgy up. We just got a little bit that we got to get up, so I don't figure it'll take too terribly long. Of course, like I said, the bad thing is got to stand at the bench for just a little bit to do that. Put there. Let's make some charcoal. It would have been nice to find a book or two there that I could read. But we didn't. So that's all good. Got to add into there. Take those from there. I mean, we're going to start getting some decent iron going on, so. And like I said, charcoal, that too horrible bad waiting on. It's only 30 seconds, so there we go. Head check the. Okay. Shouldn't take too terribly long, like I said. Kind of hop back and forth here and there. Right. That way we can get this dysentery taken care of. 'Cause I'm so tired of that. That was the goal for this episode, to get us to where we no longer have that to worry about or anything like that. There's plenty of medical herbs to not have to worry about it. So, and we've got the cooking pot now, so we are doing really good. Just gotta get what we can finished up here. Where we're sitting now, metallurgy, yeah, really good. Really fast. But yeah, I think this is going to wind up, this build, I've got high hopes for this build as far as how it's going to turn out. You know, I think it's going to be pretty epic. Okay, come on. Here. Put you and you in there. Let's go ahead and get you going. Craft up what I can. Might have missed that, I don't know. See? There we go. Okay, come on. Trying to count the production time down in my head. Okay. That way I'm kinda getting everything. Trying to stay on the right track anyways, you know. think I want to, let's grab a little bit of iron. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's see what we can make over here. Firm. Firm. Okay. Don't think that we're quite to that point yet where we can make the next bow. That would be nice. But like I said, we're starting to get a little bit more survivable. We definitely need to try to check out some... I know there's a military camp there. I'm kind of thinking across here, I know there's houses there, but it can be kind of treacherous. So, I don't know. See, that's kind of odd the way that I'm in there. Do I get the point for it? Yes. Okay. See where we're at on metallurgy now. We are almost there. Like I said, it's such a hard thing to stand here and wait at the benches. I want to go and do stuff. I want to move around. But need to get this done. That way I can make some aluminum. Okay. See where we're at now. Oh, we are so very close. Oh, come on. I get this done. Make a couple pieces of aluminum in a canteen so I can make some water or get some water. Okay. See, did that do it? I think that should have done. Nope. Sorry. It just was right there. This time it will get it. Come on now. Okay. And there we go. That should get her now. See, we are definitely good there. Okay. Grab what aluminum we got real quick. Okay, and technology. Learn that. Confirm. What do I need to learn? Oh, engineering. Okay. Where are we at on engineering? Let's take a look. See? We are almost to one. I ought to be able to get there. Oh man, we are going to be like one ingot short of getting 2 aluminum ingots. Can't remember how many it is for the canteen. I'm kind of really hoping for 1, but it may be more. And we may have to go get more. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, that's 120. We need at least a little bit to drink. Let's go ahead and drink that. Of course, that was glucose tablets, so that's not going to do me any good. Might eat that energy bar though before it goes red. Sitting good there. Go ahead and a fruit dish. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning away from using the barbecue now because you lose some thirst, but you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. And get our... I mean, I've got a little bit of beer and wine we can consume to get thirst up more. That does help. Okay. Ooh, we are almost done. Come on now. Bad thing is I do think that it takes 1 aluminum to learn the canteen. So, yeah, we're pretty well screwed still. We gotta get more aluminum. Technology. Yep. Oh, we gotta get mechanical level 3. Oh, man. So we gotta work a little bit more on that. Well, alright. Which this doesn't take long because we can make a bunch of stone arrows. I'll have to go mine some more stone. Go ahead and move that in there. But we do have the cooking pot now, but we're still kind of on the struggle for any kind of, what's that, dysentery. I just cannot get rid of that yet. We're still a little ways of doing that. That means we've got to go loot some more areas. We've got to find somewhere decent to go and loot. You know what? Let's go ahead. Okay, and like I said, if you know somewhere, I would surely appreciate it if you did say, hey, this is going to be an awesome place here nearby. You should go check this out and get you fixed right on up. You know, not too bad, kind of like that one area. Be awesome. Alright, that's going to do it for this one, so be sure, if you haven't, be sure to light up that like button and blow up that subscribe button. It does help the channel out, it helps the channel grow. We will see everybody on the next one.